Yo, what's good, boys? It's Steez, and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing really well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So we have sort of an interesting video for y'all today. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. So I went around in a bunch of Twitch live streams. I've really been enjoying Twitch lately, and I feel like there's a really cool community there, and I've really enjoyed hanging out in a bunch of streamers' chats and getting to know sort of like these RuneScape celebrities, man. It's kind of crazy. How these people just put themselves out there, and they're so open and honest. You can go in there and ask them anything, and I've really appreciated their openness and their honesty, and I think they're really amazing people, and you guys should definitely go show them some love. I'm going to list everybody's channel in the description. So as you guys know, I recently went full-time on Twitch/YouTube, and I wanted to get a sense for, obviously my parents have had, like, there's been a lot of backlash from my parents. My parents have been like, yo, you're making the wrong decisions, you know, maybe you're making a little bit of change off this right now, but what's going to happen in the long term? Like, you gotta diversify, and you gotta, invest other places, which might be a good idea, but still, I mean, they haven't really shown all that much crazy support, and I kind of just wanted to get the sense for what other streamers' experiences were like with their parents, how they reacted to their decision to go full-time as a content creator. And so I interviewed a bunch of, we just went into the chat and asked a bunch of questions, and these people were obviously really open and honest. And yeah, man, so really big shout out to AOAATube, big shout out to Manx, big shout out to Raiksey, big shout out to Abdullah the Plug, and anybody else I forgot. I believe that's everybody who's featured in this video. Thank you guys so much for agreeing to be, oh, and sorry, and MMORPG as well, sorry. So thank you guys so much for giving me the ability to use these clips, and again, I hope that I can in turn help your channels in any way. I know there aren't going to be a whole lot of views on this video, but anyway, boys, if you guys are watching this video, thank you guys so much. And if there's anything that you guys didn't want included in the video and it's included, please reach out to me and let me know, and I would be happy to take the video down if that's what you guys would like, because in the end of the day, I mean, this video is just to show love and support to you guys, and the last thing I would like to do is to paint you guys in a bad light. So if I did that in any way, then please let me know, reach out to me, and I would be happy to take the video down. And boys, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Lots of great content coming out. Like the video if you guys do enjoy this one, especially if you guys do enjoy this kind of content. This is a brand new solid content. Make sure you guys leave a like down below so I know that you guys are loving this. And if you don't like it, then yeah, don't leave a like. Anyway, boys, I will see you guys very soon, and enjoy this video.
How do your parents feel about you being a full-time content creator? My dad just wants me to be happy in life, so he doesn't care. My mum's the serious one who's like, eh. But, I mean, she supports me these days. Is your mum proud of what you've built here on Twitch and over on YouTube, or is it difficult to understand the magnitude of what you accomplished? I would still say I haven't accomplished that much. I mean, in terms of, like, tournaments, the All-Stars thing made me super happy. But in terms of, like, actual accomplishments, I wouldn't say I've achieved, a crazy amount. When/if, like, I can buy a house and I can live off it properly, yeah, she'll be fucking proud of me. But, like, I've got a decent community, but it's not like, I still, like, can't fully live off it.
How do my parents feel about me being a full-time content creator? My parents are very supportive, and the only reason why I'm able to, have been able to pursue this for years has been out of the honest kindness and support from them. Because I've lived at home rent-free, getting, into a place where streaming I can be financially stable from it. So if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have been able to ever do this, to be honest. I owe them pretty much everything.
What would your advice be to new content creators whose parents aren't as supportive of their ambitions as yours have been? My parents were not supportive of it for a long time. And my mom's reasoning for that was that I didn't have a way to pay the bills. And honestly, she was right. I got lucky. But I'll say this, I still went to college and I still had a plan. It just ended up not coming through, or coming to fruition. I obviously ended up doing this. I'm very lucky that I ended up doing this.
What would your advice be to new content creators whose parents aren't as supportive of their ambitions as yours has been? You gotta do it part-time, man. Get a part-time job or full-time job. You gotta be able to support yourself in that. And you can't expect streaming to work out. I did streaming for years as a hobby, and it was only like... I only took up full-time after finishing my studies, having something to fall back on. And when I was making enough money that it would have been like, you know... I wasn't making nothing from it, you know. If you're just starting, I would never recommend going full-time or trying to pursue streaming for a living. Or like hoping that it turns into a living, because you just end up getting disappointed and it'll affect your streams and just your overall like motivation and your how you come across on stream. That's my best advice for you, mate. To be perfectly realistic about it.
How do your friends feel about you being a full-time content creator? They despise me. My dad is really proud of it. So I feel loved and shit.
How do your parents feel about you being a full-time content creator? I don't live with my parents, mate. I mean, my dad passed away 6 years ago, so all due respect, he can't give me his input. And my mum was a bit weird about it at first when I didn't make any money or anything like that. Then after a few years, I started actually being able to make a career out of it, and then she started to realise, oh, this is a good thing. So I just kept pushing it, and now my mum's very happy with it. She said it's really cool. But at first, she was a bit confused by it all, yeah.
How do your parents feel about you being a full-time content creator? Well, when I first went full-time, they were like, as long as you know what you're doing, Curtis, right? What would be your advice to new content creators whose parents aren't very supportive of their ambitions to go full-time? I mean, I would say focus on your studies or your work, whatever you're doing right now. And obviously, if you've got any spare time to stream, then you can build it up from that. And obviously, when you can prove to them maybe that it's going somewhere, then they might be a bit more supportive about it. Because I feel like parents like that maybe want to look at the numbers, you know. That's probably that. Because they don't really see any potential, you know.
Are you full-time on Twitch? But I am, Steez. I try to be, bro. I mean, I don't know what is full-time, but that's the thing, you know. It's my only source of income right now. So I guess I am. Well, the thing is this, I've never done anything all my life, bro. I've never worked, I've never went to school. So they're obviously really happy that I do something now, you know? At least I do something positive for once. That's very, very good. So they're really fucking happy, especially my mom. She's really relieved. I just sit home and I play this game now all day. So they're really...
I think they really understand what I do, to be perfectly honest with you. I feel like for my dad, understanding what I do is kind of like past his capability of understanding technology. And my mum, she's quite supportive. She's pretty supportive, but my dad doesn't understand what it is I do. You know, he never has. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if my dad thought I was just like unemployed and just doing nothing with my life, in all honesty. I wouldn't be too surprised, okay? But like my mum, she's pretty supportive. She's got a better grasp and understanding of like technology and the future, you know? But my dad has no idea, man. He's got no idea, bro. He doesn't get it. But like ever understood in terms of what I do was when I did the casting for a demo mode tournament and I was wearing a suit and I was there with Ian Span and Nightinator, and I remember he saw that and I could see in his face that he understood what I was doing, kind of. But apart from that, he doesn't get it. He's very ancient. If I listened to what my parents said to me, then I wouldn't be doing content creation, I can tell you that much. I would definitely have not taken this path. 100%. It would not have worked out. You gotta do things that make you happy. That's a whole part of growing up and standing on your own 2 feet, boys. It's like you don't always necessarily do what your parents do. It's always a good idea to listen to what they have to say and, you know, really listen, because there is some solid advice which will come from that generation. But at the same time, let's not beat around the bush. A lot of the older generation, they're not us. They don't understand the way things are. It doesn't really matter what they think. If they support you, that's fantastic. If they don't support you, you just say, well, I'm gonna continue doing this because this is what I love to do. And you just go from there. and see how it goes. It's a nice thing when your parents approve of what you do. It's nice. It's like if your parents are proud of you, it feels good. You know, so to say that you don't care, you might tell yourself that, but in a lot of ways you probably do, okay? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether they approve of it or not. If you're doing it, you're loving it, and you're not hurting anybody in the process, it doesn't matter. Do what you want to do.
Yo, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys enjoy these little face cam intros and outros, please let me know in the comments down below, baby. And yeah, boys, I want to see if you guys really did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a lot of love on it. I'm just going to pick a random like goal, and if we can hit it, then we'll make a part 2. We'll keep on interviewing streamers. If we hit 100 likes on this video, I will 1,000% keep doing this as long as these streamers are okay with it, and as long as they are willing to let me use their clips in the videos. Boys, have an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. As always, please consider subscribing to the channel. Lots of great content like this coming out in the very near future. And yeah, boys, have an amazing day. And big shout out to all the content creators in this video, man. It was actually really touching hearing all of their stories, man, and how their parents reacted in different ways to their line of work and to their choice in pursuing that line of work. So I really did enjoy listening to all that stuff, man. And I wish them all the best. All right, boys. Peace.